got you.
I gotta get hype.
You dumbass.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I'm on my phone. I'm looking up what I'm talking about. I had to get it up and going.
Welcome back to what, man? You ain't even tell me
Welcome
we're
back to Dom and Dill, the best podcast on this earth.
Okay, that's a exaggeration. I wouldn't even go that far. Okay,
Just
guys?
kidding. It is good though. I fuck with it.
Guys, I know Dami has some topics to get into, but I just wanted to say she has also had like a come to Jesus moment this week. I think she might go to church soon.
Why?
She has been all the way up on the Kanye train.
Oh my God.
And I
Don't
don't
get
know
me started.
how to
Don't
turn her
get
down.
me started because once I'm started,
No, I do want you to start.
I'm not gonna
we
stop.
We haven't talked about it, so I figured
so
it's a good talking point.
So the Drake and Kanye concert came out on Amazon, and I watched it. And
we watched it.
We watched it together, but man, Kanye just really got to me because, like, I don't know. I didn't realize he was such a good performer. I actually have been sleeping on Kanye for years. Like, I've never put Kanye into that GOAT status until I watched that concert, which is crazy. Oh, it's changing still?
Yeah.
Sorry.
See, and I don't even know if it would distract them. It's distracting me already. I'm like a fucking cat over here just watching the lights
I like
go.
it changing all the time, but he thinks it's distracting, but it's not distracting to me. I think it just adds a whole element. I'm gonna flip the colors around though, keep them on their toes.
Okay.
Anyways, so I watched this concert and I've never put Kanye in that GOAT status. So I'm watching it and
that in itself was kind of crazy to me.
I know, because I've always go to like Drake and
Drake.
That's really it. But watching it, he's such an amazing performer. And I've never known that about him.
He also has like those. So Drake is like more. I'm not going to say Kanye's not radio hits, but Kanye's not really like today radio hits.
No.
Kanye's like a dramatic performer.
And Kanye does what he wants to do. And he doesn't really care about what gets the listens and what doesn't get the listens. He's more about.
Yes, he does.
But
he very much
if
so
he cares,
gives
then why
a
are you
fuck.
putting out gospel fucking albums that no one gives a shit about?
But do they not? Because this last
I
album
know,
people
I
give
don't.
a fuck about.
But it's different. This one and the last one he put out, that one, I don't even know which one it is.
Jesus is King?
Yes. Get out of here with that shit. No one, at least me, I could not even listen to it at all. I'm like, Kanye is going down the fucking chute here. But this most recent one he put out, Donda, is very good. And yes, it is religious, but it still has that vibe that still like, it's a banger still. Like, religious or not, like, praise God, that song is so good.
See what I'm saying? She had a come to Jesus moment.
It's so good. But watching him, I was getting emotional. I was sitting there like, wow, you can tell that Kanye is hurting. Like,
she texted me the next day and she's like, I am so sad today.
I
I'm
woke
like,
up.
why? She's like, I just can't stop thinking
I
about
couldn't
Kanye.
stop thinking about Kanye all
I'm
day.
like, okay,
I played Kanye
you need to
2
relax.
days straight.
This man has $6 billion. Chill.
No, it was just heartbreaking to see him hurting so bad about Kim. Like, because I could tell that whole performance, he was hurting. And I kept telling Dylan, like,
Well,
Dylan,
he
is
openly
hurting.
name dropped her.
And then I told him that he's doing this shit for Kanye, for Kim. And then he started saying, Kimberly, this is for you. Singing Find Your Love was for her. Runaway, when he was like, Run Home to Me.
So
specifically, Kimberly.
So you know how
Crazy.
we were watching like
So sad.
that
But
Jimmy Fallon thing the other day with
Yeah.
Pete Davidson and Miley? Have you seen the drama surrounding that?
no.
So the
People are calling them Love and
and fucking Joe.
no, the brother.
40?
40, because it said that these two look like a rich couple or a rich set
I
of
could
siblings.
definitely see that.
And then someone
I
said
could
Love and
definitely
40, and
see that.
I was crying because
But
they
no,
look just like
so-
that.
Obviously, the day after Kanye concert where he openly professed his love for Kim, like, come back, babe, I miss you.
Run away to me, Kimberly.
She filed her shit to get West dropped from her name, legally single, which I guess is like a thing that rich people do because like it can take too long, like just tied up in the process. So like she's just trying to.
But
like,
she filed, but her name is still the same.
But so it's even the same on Instagram, which I was shocked at. Like that's an easy change. Just take it off. But so I just saw this thing, literally just now before I came in this room while I was taking that pee, where so we only watched the one segment on Jimmy Fallon, but apparently, Miley like sang this song and she said, Pete, this one's for you. And like there was like she had changed the words and she was like saying like it should have been me.
Yeah.
And then they went back to his place afterwards. Like there's paparazzi footage of them going, like just those two going back to his place.
Miley is busted.
Yeah, if you're
Miley is not cute.
if
From
you're
Kim
choosing
K.
Miley over Kim,
But maybe he's
You're
just
probably
in
gay.
that moment where he's just like, all the bitches, I'm getting them all.
No.
He's been pulling girls though. I don't.
No. Once you get Kim,
know
you don't
how.
need to be pulling anymore. You
But
just
you
retired.
You
Kim
don't
is
know
like
what Kim and him
no.
have. On
Kim
the
is
low.
hanging up the jersey like I'm retired now. Like that's like top tier bad bitch.
Yeah, she's the baddest. Because Kim, she's well rounded. She's very well. She's passed the baby bar exam.
Her ass is well rounded.
Yeah,
She passed the baby bar actually,
the baby
and
bar.
she failed it
She
multiple times.
Yeah, but still, what you gotta pick up, dust it off, keep it moving.
But yeah.
But yeah, Kanye had me in my feels. He's a great performer. Watching that performance made me want to go to a Kanye concert more than a Drake concert, which I never thought would happen. But I would be more excited to go to a Kanye concert.
It's also this was also a Kanye
to watch him
featuring Drake concert,
just watching
basically.
him perform.
So were you in there when
So
when I
good.
was, I forget if it was on King and the Sting or if it was on Brendan's other podcast, but were you in there when they talked about the concert? And he said it was kind of fucked up because Kanye obviously came out with bangers. Like he was dropping every banger,
but he was just singing all his
And
new
Drake-
shit.
and that comes down to like owning masters. So it's like, think about like if Drake pulled out, if it was literally both of them just playing hits only, that shit would have been so much more lit. However, Drake covered 24 by Kanye, and I honestly was tearing up. Because, Kanye's singing doesn't get me emotional. He just doesn't have that voice.
Drake has a great voice. I was
Drake
tearing
was
up.
singing that song, and I was like, holy
tearing
shit.
up.
And now fucking Amazon won't even let me rewatch that part, because it must have been like a one-off, like, where he only like signed the deal for the live concert and then like the day after. And then, but we also watched on YouTube, so I could probably get it that way, actually.
Yeah, you can watch it
Like
on
it-
YouTube.
Drake's whole solo set is off of
That's
Amazon
so
now.
weird.
He doesn't own his shit. Like Kanye now owns all his music, which is why he's worth so much money, because he owns
How do
his
you
masters.
not own your music?
No one owns their music. That's the problem with the industry. That's what Kanye was fighting for that shit for years. And that's like when he was going through all of his bullshit, he was trying to get his masters.
That
And now
doesn't
he's
even
got
make
him.
sense.
You're signed to a record label. Everything that the album you put out through the record label, they own that. So you can do it at concerts. You have those rights. You can do it here. But Drake has deals with Apple. He can't just go on Amazon and drop all of his music. He can't just go perform.
I guess. I feel like you
publicly.
should do whatever the fuck you want with your music.
But that's
So
not how
does
it works.
so does Kanye do more for his music then?
I mean, essentially, yeah, he produces a lot of it. But like that's not even what it comes down to. It comes down to which he's bought his masters now. Like, he went through the process of getting them. Where Drake, now he's off of his label. This album was like his first album on his own. So he owns these songs. Like 100% rights to these songs.
Okay, well that's good.
And moving forward, he's on his own label, so that'll be a thing.
they should. That's so fucking stupid.
And that's why Chance won't sign to a label. He says, now fuck that. And that's why he released but you gotta figure he's only had one album out now that he's made money off of. Coloring Book, he probably got, which is probably his best project, he probably got paid for through Apple because they did like some big push for it.
Mm-hmm.
But even that was orchestrated by Kanye. Like Kanye came in and stepped in and helped him do that.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I like Kanye. He's good. He's a good performer, but that's basically it. He just made me feel some type of way. Not about religion or about God or anything.
Praise God.
That song is so good. It was just a very emotional concert for me to watch because I could just sense his emotion, which pulled me in more. And then I woke up the next morning.
The sign of a great performer.
I know. And I woke up the next morning and I was just sad. I'm like, this is so sad because he's so sad and I'm so sad. I woke up sad as fuck in my feelings.
I'm torn on whether that would be like a good concert to be at, because like we were talking about it when we were watching it. Like
no,
there was so much smoke and shit. It
wouldn't
like there was
be good
any screens
because
to
you
see.
wouldn't even be able to see him.
No, but like, but you can say I was at the Larry Hoover concert. You know?
No, I liked the view I got more.
Because then, but we could have been there and then just watched it again the next day.
Yeah, but
And honestly, now I think about it, it was live streaming on Amazon. They could have just live streamed on their phones and heard it live though. Just watched it, you know? So then do you even need a big screen?
But if you're going to do all that, why are you there? If you're going to be staring at your phone the whole time just so you can hear it live?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to watch him.
You know
That stage was so
When's the last time you
big.
went to a concert, man? The vibrations of songs.
Last concert I went to was Future concert at Kent State, and I basically touched the man.
You went to that?
Yeah.
Me and Dane had backstage passes for that.
And I was in the front row right there.
Huh.
But I was with my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, I'd have fought that motherfucker.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you should have. Beat his ass.
Do you know I could not pick out any of your ex-boyfriends in a lineup?
And do you know I keep it that way?
I have never seen them.
I keep it that way.
But, like, you know what some of my exes look like.
A one. I don't.
Which is really
you only had one.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I might be able to pick her out in a lineup, probably, but no, I keep it on the down low for a reason.
I couldn't tell you your boyfriend's names, ethnicities, ages.
I know.
Where they went to school.
Yeah, I keep it on the down low because.
Do they have social media?
Yes.
Will you show me one after this? Like your most recent one before me?
I will try, but I don't think he has me on anything. Like.
You could look him up on my phone.
I know he's like private.
That's fine, but
I can have Morgan go to his Instagram and I guess I could just request to follow him.
I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just saying, let me go.
But that's like the only social media he has.
If
Instagram.
you know damn well, if you request to follow your ex, they're gonna be thinking some type of shit in their head.
Well, I would just do it for you, then I would unfollow him immediately. I don't care what he's thinking. You know what?
Then he probably thinks you're playing more games.
And
follow him and then unfollow him.
And I'm trying to show my boyfriend who my ex-boyfriend is. That's all it is. And if you want to think something, you go right ahead and do that. But I'm going to tell you, I'm boyfriend wanted to know who you were out of curiosity for the podcast. No one really gives a fuck about you, and I'm not worried about you. Peace out.
You have exes that are better looking than me? You could be honest. I really want to know.
No. I mean, my first ex that I ever got with, fuck that. He's tragic. But the second one, the most recent one, when I first met him, he was cute, but he's let himself go.
Yeah, but I will show you pictures from me like 4 years ago, and you're like, oh my God, thank God I didn't fucking know you then.
Yeah, you were also
first
tragic.
Of all, rude.
You were. Some of those photos you show me, I'm like, there's no way this is the same guy. It looks like a knockoff version of you. It does.
Poor man's Dylan
It does. It looks like the knockoff version Dylan Thacker. His twin.
Doppelganger?
Yeah, but not really because you don't even look the same. It's crazy.
It's kind of fucked up, honestly.
It's your head shape. Like your whole head shape.
When I gain weight, I gain weight in my face.
Yeah.
And it widens me out.
Yeah, no.
It's also the way that I used to have longer hair, I feel like. Like even like it would be like the same hairstyle.
Yeah.
But I would let it go longer.
Even like when I first met you, I have videos of us. And like you look so different now. It's crazy to see.
I
You're
glowed
aging
up.
well.
I think that's a man thing. I think that men age. I think that men look better the older they get.
That is not true because I have seen some people
more than women. Men look better like post high school, post college, where girls start to go downhill.
Yeah, no, because I think a lot of like 40 and 50-year-olds are really attractive. That's probably the prime age. I think.
But 40, 50-year-old women, that's when they start to tank.
Yeah, that's when I start getting Botox and looking fucking freeze dried.
Freeze dried.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're gonna do that?
No.
You'd be looking like Tim Allen in Christmas with the Cranks?
No. I would never do anything like that. I want to get a nose job, but that's it. But that's purely for breathing reasons, and I have realized I need it because I don't breathe right, and snot just be dripping out of my nose at night, and it just doesn't make any sense.
Let me tell you this: if we fucking hit it big one day, I will be getting a hair transplant.
Yeah, I told
I've
you
made
I'd
up my
pay for
mind.
one. You should.
But I don't believe you.
No, I would never. I can't. That causes me anxiety.
What?
I spend a lot of money.
Yeah, $10K. But $10K, like for a head of hair for the rest of your life, is a very good investment.
Potentially, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes you have to get it done again.
You think that they offer a discount because it's kind of like their fuck up?
No. Because I'm sure they're not
like
doing that regularly.
Imagine like you got your tits done and they botched the job. They're probably gonna like.
But no, but
give you some kind of deal.
No, but I've seen the show botched and like no, they just have to go somewhere better to get it done again and pay again to get it fixed.
Well, I mean, like I'm gonna go somewhere reputable in the first place. I'm not trying to go to like Thailand and get my fucking hair transplant.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of all this cosmetic shit, so I was on TikTok the other day. laying in bed next to you. Speaking of laying in bed next to you, last night was so funny. I was going to scare the fuck out of you.
Bro.
When I sat up like that.
No, because you just popped up. I get back from like going to the bathroom in the night. She just pops up. I'm like, holy shit, are you okay?
He's like, are
and
you
she
okay?
doesn't say anything.
He's like, babe.
And
He said it so quietly.
She's just sitting at the edge of the bed staring away from me. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing?
He said babe, but he said it so softly and so quietly. Like,
I was terrified.
He was scared. And I was going to just turn around and like scream or something.
Dude, I promise you, if you'd done that, I would have punched you in the face. And like, it wouldn't have been like out of like malicious intent. It would have been like scared for my life. Like, I need to survive. Like, we'd have been going to this football game tomorrow. You'd have had a black eye. And then I look like an abuser, but really I was just protecting myself.
I was saying scared the fuck out of him. Yeah, anyway, speaking of the cosmetic stuff, I was on TikTok and this girl was posting a video. She collects her period blood and she puts it on her face.
How is this cosmetic?
Because it has to do with skincare. And
period blood collection?
She said that she collects her period blood and she puts it on her face, leaves it on for 20 minutes and does face mask out of it. And then I was reading in the comments, people were saying, oh my God, I collect mine and I give it to my plants and my plants thrive off of it and stuff. And then I went on her page more and I was digging and she was basically saying, because she's some sort of like Native American. I don't know exactly which tribe or anything, but she's something along those lines. And she was saying that her and her culture,
she's from the Nasty Ho tribe.
Her family said that period blood is so sacred, but people started spreading rumors because it's so sacred. They didn't want everybody else to know about it. So they would claim it as being nasty and gross, just so that
hoarding all the period blood?
So that people would not catch on to them because it makes you look youthful and her skin was flawless.
She doesn't want anyone else to know. She's like digging through trash cans looking for used up tampons and bringing them out.
She probably only uses her own. She probably gets one of those little cups that you put in that collects it. Because you can put like a little silicone cup in your puss and it'll collect all your period blood. And you only bleed like, I think it's like 30 cc's like a day basically. It's not much at all.
How much do you need for a face mask? How often is she doing face masks?
Every month, probably.
Because it's not like she's a perpetual bleeder.
No, probably every month, or she would probably collect it. And she was saying like different times of your period, different period blood colors.
I gotta be honest, I'm very uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
It's disgusting.
People are like, yeah, oh my God, I should start trying that. And yeah,
I give it to my plants. You try for the podcast?
Yeah.
You will sit here for an hour with a period mask on.
No, not on the video. It would have to be the period blood towards the end of the period. Because the first beginnings bloods of the period.
I'm about to come on here with my face painted red one day. And just sit on the mic.
Ew, it's more brown than anything.
Ugh.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy though?
Ugh. That like what? Okay, so I get it. Like if you think period blood is sacred, like if that's like your culture, but
they would like cook with it.
No, I'm
just kidding.
No, but I'm thinking is like
no, they wouldn't.
It's the first time that you did that. What was going through your head?
Well, you got to think about the first time they did that. They probably were being prompted by their mom or their grandmother.
But no, I mean like the first person ever to experiment with period blood who like touched themselves was like starts rubbing it on their face.
I don't know. People used to put blood on their face and stuff back then. But I mean, I guess I've had putting my own blood over
pussy blood is so different than like.
But she said she basically said too. This is what. You're shedding what grows a baby. You're shedding all that stuff that is going to help produce a baby.
You're not trying to grow a baby on your face.
But she said because that is full of nutrients and it's good for your skin because think about what you're shedding. You're shedding the lining and you're shedding the egg and everything that's going to be used to produce a baby if you were to get pregnant. No. So therefore, you should use it.
No.
On your face and to save your plants. So I'm going to go try it on that little plant we have out there.
I think you should try it on your face.
No. I already have a skin infection I do not need. I do not need it.
It's natural. That's what grows a baby. Babies don't have skin infections.
Some do.
Not at the womb.
Some do.
Yeah, they got a lot of shit out the womb.
Depending on what their moms had.
Stank-ass moms.
Or crusty puss moms. I'm just kidding. But babies can go blind.
Yeah, babies can do anything.
Like if you have herpes and you push out a baby... and you have active herpes going on and your baby comes out, your baby will
Why
be
wouldn't
blind.
you just schedule a C-section if you knew you had herpes?
But some women don't want their men to know.
How do you not know?
But because you would be on acyclovir or something like that, like an antiviral medication for a really long time, that you would suppress it. But some women have outbreaks before they give birth. I don't know if it's like a stress. I don't know exactly what causes it.
We gotta stop talking about this.
But yeah, babies can come out blind. That's why they give the baby eye ointment. Like if you ever notice newborn babies, their eyes are so like oily and gross.
I thought that's like where the dads came on them.
No, that's from eye ointment that they put in when the baby's born to protect them from any bacteria so they don't go blind. Yeah.
Learn something every day.
Oh, my back. Oh, it's hurting. I got my COVID booster yesterday or 2 days ago.
Know. No one gives a single solitary
I got my COVID booster 2 days ago and I was ill, but I'm feeling good now.
Cool.
Oh.
Boost it up. No one.
Yeah.
This ain't a vaccine podcast.
So I went and got my teeth cleaned the other day too. And I didn't tell them this. I didn't tell you this. And it was fucking insane.
Oh, yeah. You tried to tell me yesterday.
It was crazy. So I pull up to the dentist. It's like this little rundown ass place, but it's through my network of insurance, so whatever. Anyways, I get in there and there's a lady who is talking to herself, holding her finger like this with a rag around it and pacing back and forth through the lobby just talking. And the receptionist keeps staring at her, then staring at me, and is like basically like telling me what the fuck is going on through looks. Like she was looking at me like, what the fuck? She's sitting there pacing around, holding her finger like this. And she's like, yeah, I cut myself really bad, so I'm here. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, this is the dentist. Like, this is not emergency care services.
This is a patient?
Yes. So the dentist calls her back there. And then, like, 30 seconds later, she comes back up. She's like, yeah, ma'am, like, you need to go across the way for that because there's an urgent care across the parking lot. So you need to go across the way to the urgent care because we can't help you with that here. She's like, you have a cut open finger. Like, you don't need to be at the dentist. You need to be at the emergency room. And it was just like, she's like, okay, thanks. And she leaves and holding her finger and walks through the park.
Could you see like blood like in like the napkin or whatever she had wrapped around it?
I couldn't.
I was thinking like maybe she was like trying to like just get him to give her some drugs or some shit.
But she was acting crazy. She was in there just like talking to herself, pacing back and forth.
It was crazy, dude.
Like she seemed schizophrenic or something. I don't know. But she had me fucking shaking in my boots. I'm like, if she fucking tries some shit, like,
what shit was she gonna try?
I don't know. I'm like, why is your finger bleeding? Why did your finger bleed? And why did you drive all the way to the dentist?
What was your worst case scenario playing out in your head?
That she would come up to me and start fucking freaking out because she was on edge. Like you could tell she was.
You should have been like, I got it. I'm a nurse.
No, I don't claim that. No, I don't claim that in public.
Would you ever claim it on like an airplane if something was going down?
No, I'm sitting in the back silent. But I think I can get in trouble if I do that. I think I can get in trouble if I don't help.
How do they know?
Because
Who's gonna know?
Because I am a healthcare professional, if I do help you, you can sue me if I do something wrong. Like, they can't sue you for just stepping in and trying to do your best because you don't have the knowledge. But for me...
Would your malpractice insurance cover that type of stuff?
I don't think it does. The Good Samaritan stuff, it doesn't
cover. What kind of random person would be like, I got this, unless like they knew 100% what to do?
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm not against turning my eyes because I don't... Like, if I use my dirty hands to go in and help them and then they get an infection from my dirty hands, they can sue me for that.
That's why I would never help anyone because I have dirty hands 24/7.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, oop, didn't see it. Oop, you fell. Whoop. Just kidding. No, because the lady did fall.
You didn't crack your head.
No, a lady did fall and we did help her get up. And she was like...
Who's we?
My mom and I. She fell out. She like lost consciousness and like
fell. Let your mom take over though so that she got...
My mom was taking over. My mom was... not helping the situation much, asking her all these random questions and like, so I had to step in. I'm like, let me help out real quick. I said, get your ass up and go to the emergency room. I said, you're fine. You didn't hit your head. She hit her ass. I'm like, you're okay.
She was unconscious?
She like, something happened. I don't know. It said she almost fainted.
What if it happened again on her way to the emergency room?
She had her husband who was driving. Yeah, she was fine.
This happened in a car?
It happened in a restaurant in Columbus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so this was like over the last year.
Yeah. Did I didn't tell you this?
You know, it all just runs together, man.
Yeah. But yeah, that woman she had me scared. And I was sitting there thinking, is she at the dentist to get some stitches?
Yeah, she was like, they're trying to get medical help.
Like, what were you doing here? Like, so she walked to the urgent care. Sorry, intermission.
They know, man. Just
And
keep
the color
going.
changed a little bit, if you could tell. Let us know, too, in the comments if you like it to be strobe light like this.
We're gonna have to put a fucking seizure warning in
No,
this shit.
it's really slow. It's just kind of cool. I like it.
You know what? Do what you want. I really could
Okay.
care less, honestly.
So, my next, this is crazy.
Dude,
This
I'm feeling gassy right now.
No.
My stomach is hurting.
Go take some simethicone again.
I don't know. I'm good.
Did that help you? You remember you just fell asleep?
I don't think it did because I woke up in the middle of the night and shit my brains out.
Yeah, that's when I try to scare you and act possessed. So funny. But anyways, so these people at my job have been working at my job for a very long time. And I guess there was a patient here not too long ago, before I came though. And he was a young guy, I think like mid-30s, mid-40s. He was there for a drug overdose and he was completely like vegetative. So like just completely brain dead, completely gone, just done for. And he had like young kids and a wife. It was really, really sad, they said. But he was like there for quite some time, and like over time your muscles start to wither away and you just become really contracted. So they said that he was like super, super contracted, legs and arms, couldn't move, completely brain dead, like. And like when you sit like that too, like your mouth gets all gross. It's really gross and it's really sad. But they said that they caught her multiple times going to the nursing home, getting him hard and hopping on.
How do you get hard if you're in a vegetative state?
I have no idea, because some people can pop boners. Like it's very random.
That's
I think
cool.
it's just nerves. Like it's all nerves.
You think he could feel it at all?
Because I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say
Was
because
she fucking him?
yes, she would hop on and then she would come out and she would have stuff all over her shirt.
Come?
Yes, all over her shirt. And they said that she would play it off like, oh my God, like I just got lotion all over myself, and her hair would be a wreck. She would be in there fucking him, this fucking lifeless body.
That is so fire.
It's so nasty. It is
I would
so.
fuck your lifeless body.
I would not. I don't consent. I don't consent to that. That's happened too, though. Like people have gotten pregnant on ventilators, completely dead. Like there was not too long ago a
How
nurse,
does that happen?
an LPN, was raping this young girl who was on a ventilator and ended up getting her pregnant, and they didn't notice. I was like, you guys didn't notice her stomach was getting big?
How do you get pregnant if you're dead? Like basically dead, like brain
Because
dead.
your body's still working. Like he's still producing semen. She's still getting her period every month. Like she's just brain dead. Doesn't mean that her rest of her body isn't working. It's still going through the motions. So he was fucking her dead body and got her pregnant and ended up getting arrested for obviously rape. And I think the
So
family
if this dude's like curled
pursued-
up like a shrimp cocktail, how's she like maneuvering him to get him hard?
She had to have hurt him. Like she
But
had.
he can't feel it, right? Like, he can't really feel shit.
He can feel pain. I'm sure he could have felt pain.
He probably feels pleasure too, and he was probably loving that he got the nut still. Like
I
if
don't
I'm
know.
brain dead, just let me keep nutting, you know? Like that. That's nice.
Ew, but
If
you
there's
don't
one
even
thing-
know like how bad people smell when they just be laying there all day. He
She
shit in
obviously
the
don't
bed,
care.
piss in the bed.
What if he shit while she was fucking him?
He might have. They said that they've caught her. I was just like, what the fuck? They're
That's
like,
kind
yeah.
of fire.
No, that's not fire.
Honestly,
that's
I'm thinking like
that is rape. I told them, I
I'm
said
gonna
that is
like
rape.
pitch this to like a porn studio. I think that I could sell this. Someone would watch this.
Dylan, that's rape.
You don't think that there's rape porn out there?
There is, but that
And
is.
this is less
But
rapey
when
than
it's rape
full-on
porn,
rape.
they both are awake and oriented and alert.
Yes, I'm not saying I want to videotape those two. I'm saying sell it and get some porn stars involved in reenacting.
So you need to act like you're a contracted vegetative
yes.
person. We're gonna
Yes.
put a trach in
I
you.
promise you, someone would watch that.
That's so fucking nasty. And if you watch that, you deserve to like get your eyeballs burned out of
I'd
your
be
head.
curious. I'd watch. Like if I was scrolling through and I saw that, I'd click it just to see. I wouldn't get off to it, but I'd click it just.
Ew.
You're telling me that
You're
never
telling. I would never.
You're
I would
telling
never.
me you never see weird shit on there and just be like, let me check this out.
No. No. Because I'll feel sick to my stomach. Some of the shit I do
You're
see,
tripping, bro.
I'm like, these young little girls are being trafficked. Like, you can tell that some of those girls on there are like 13 or 14.
What kind of sites you going to?
Just any video. Like, on the For You page, you'll say young girl. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, she's got to be in a ring. Like,
Well,
I'm
most
convinced.
of these sites have like actual ethical standards they have to adhere to. So that's not really a thing.
I don't know.
Like Pornhub like purged a shit ton of like stuff that was like amateur, and people submitted and said they didn't consent to this being on the site. Like a ton of that shit got pulled off in like the last year.
That's good.
And so like that's not. I'm not saying that they don't look that young, and not even they probably are portraying them as younger than 18.
Oh.
But they have to at least be 18.
It's like, how? Oh my god.
People are weird, man.
But you don't see little boys, like young men.
There's this one boy. He's in a lot of videos, and he looks about 16, but I know he has to at least be like 19.
Ew.
But he looks young.
And you.
I've seen him in multiple videos.
That's actually that made me turn the shit right off. I feel like I'm a sexual predator. I cannot.
He's in a lot of MILF videos. Yeah.
Ew.
But I know
really
he's
young.
of age.
But how do you know?
Because they have to be. Like this, I'm not going to like a fucking dark website. Like I'm on public domain internet here.
Doesn't sit right with me. I cannot. Ew, and that whole idea about that, you're fucking sick.
Yeah,
that's
kinda
rape, and it makes me think of you as a rapist.
I'm not saying I would like to watch it.
You said
I'm
you would
saying-
click on it and you would watch it.
But I also said I wouldn't get off to it. There's a lot of weird things that I've watched just out of curiosity. You saw how fucking hype I got over them fucking animals destroying each other yesterday, and that's something that most people went on to watch.
People do like that, and that's appropriate.
That
That's
is
like
not-
circle of life type
You were
shit.
like disgusted.
I
by
hate
it.
that. I hate violence. I hate fighting,
I just
UFC,
like
boxing,
things
and I hate other
that
animals
aren't
killing each
normal.
other.
I like seeing weird shit. It doesn't mean I'm about to be over here beating off to it.
The fact that you said you would click on it, oh my god.
I wouldn't watch the whole thing. I'd skip around. See
That
what's
is
going on.
so nasty.
The fact that I would click on it though lets me know I could sell it.
That reminds me too, a girl I used to work with, she got busted.
Did a porn?
No, she got busted for taking photos of the residents. Like naked,
I
and like
do
their
remember that.
wheelchairs like flipped upside down and like them falling backwards. And it makes me think, did you flip them? Or did you find them like that and you took a photo and then helped them get
Either
up?
way, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because like that's a real
Like
person.
pictures of like
I'm
naked
watching
residents in
mine would be
bed.
porn stars,
Oh.
and I don't look at them as real people. I'm gonna just say it. You're not a real person to me.
Well, they are real people.
You're a sexual object.
It's crazy. Dude, there's this girl on TikTok. I gotta find her.
What about her?
She is so strange looking. She's very stiff moving because she had surgery in her back. Something happened. It's actually
Okay,
very
so you're-
sad.
So you're fucked up now. You're making fun of
No,
this chick.
her face though. Oh my god! I have to for the next episode. I gotta pull up some videos of her. She looks like a fucking cartoon in real life.
Like
Oh,
what kind of a cartoon?
Like,
there's
almost
different
anime.
styles. That's what I was picturing.
almost anime.
Is she
like-
Asian?
No,
But she has
she's maybe she's some sort of
find her
Latina or something. She seemed maybe Filipino if she is Asian, but she looked either Mexican. She looked
like.
Mexican.
Is she strange looking? Like whoa, like disgusted or like kind of cute strange? Just find her for next time. I'm just.
She's kind of cute, I guess, but she's so stiff. She can't move. So when she moves, it's like it's her whole upper half moving.
So she looks
She
like.
can't go like
so
this.
she looks like she's on the stage at Chuck E. Cheese.
She looks fucking weird. Yes, and then her face. Oh, I just gotta show you her. I gotta show you her.
Yeah, you got to show me her and your ex after this.
I don't have my ex unless I go on there and follow him. Unless you want to go follow him,
You don't have to follow him. I'll just find him and I'll just zoom in on his photo.
that's fine too. I mean,
I'm just curious.
I don't have photos of him. No, I don't have any on my phone. I'm thinking maybe I had some back in the day, but no, none, none at all.
You just delete them all.
I can have Morgan look at him though. She can send me screenshots. of
Oh, they're
him.
friends.
She follows him still.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, because
we
she'll
don't
tell
need to
me.
get other people involved here.
I'm curious to see what it looks like too because last time I saw him,
How long ago did you date this guy? So you've been together for 2 years.
we were together for 1.5 years.
But how long were you single before me and you got together?
Well, when I met you, was I done with school? Was I already an RN?
Yeah,
I was.
think so.
I want to say a year
So-
and a half
so
or
it's-
2 years, maybe.
So it's been like at least 4 years since you've seen the guy, though.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen him. Like in person, it's been a very long time. I saw him once out at Barley House, and Morgan and him almost got into a fist fight. So I had to. Yeah, that was
For what? Over you?
Yes, it was not great. It was
Like-
not good.
Like he was trying to talk to you?
We were just talking, just
Or he
like
was just trying
just
to
a
bag your
casual
ass?
conversation of saying, "Hey, how are you? How's it going? It's good to see you."
No, the way that you portray the way that you and your ex's relationships are, I wouldn't even think that you would speak
No,
to
it
them
was like a
casually.
year later, and I was
Yeah,
feeling like
but
a
you'd be
bad
like,
bitch.
"Fuck
I was
him."
turned up. No, I was like, I don't
Like,
care.
you're fucking dead
he
to
came,
me.
he came over to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna sit here and cause a scene. I'll say, hey, what's up? I'm good. How are you? Okay. Go back to your table. Peace the fuck out. Well, Morgan thought that he was trying to talk to me, and Morgan thought that I was like into it, and I was just like, no, I'm just like. It's been
Being
a long time
polite.
now. Yeah, I'm like, I'm better than this. I'm looking good. I know he's feeling some sort of regret. Like, I'm gonna eat this shit up, basically. And she went over there. She marched her happy ass right to his section, climbed up onto the wherever he was sitting, and went the fuck off on him. So she's like, you don't fucking talk to her. You're a fucking asshole, and just went off. And I went over there. I was like, Morgan, like, chill. It's fine.
Did he
Like,
cheat on you?
he says no, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
And so she thinks that he did as well.
And he
so
was
she's
just, I
pissed.
mean, Morgan lived in the same place me and him lived. She lived a floor below us.
Oh, y'all live together?
Yeah, him and
Oh.
I. Yeah, in Cleveland. And Morgan lived there too. I met him through Morgan, actually. Morgan's like, oh, there's this guy. You're going to like him.
Race. What was he?
He was half black, half white.
He got bigger dick than me, 100%.
No, he doesn't.
He got the white side of it.
He was just normal. He was average.
Okay, they were pretty close. Got it.
Yeah, but that was funny. I gotta ask her if she remembers that. I know she will.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah, everybody was there. It was like on my birthday or someone's birthday. I don't know. I was pretty fucked up. I don't remember. It was Morgan's birthday.
Oh, so she was fucking feeling herself.
She was pissed. She was like, as soon as she saw him come over to me, she was just like staring at us. And then she just followed him right to where he went and just went off. It was so funny. But that's my girl. Good for her. But no, it wasn't anything. That's the last time I saw him, and he was getting a little chubby.
Been there, man. We've
So I'm
all
thinking
been there.
that he might still be kind of chubby. But he had a girlfriend after me. So I don't know if they're still together or not. But for a while there, he wasn't private on Instagram. So I'd be able to know. Plus, Morgan would send me like photos and stuff of him, so I would know. Because
That's so
she knew
weird.
him. Like, they were like good
My
friends.
friends would never like just send me a picture of my ex.
Well, your friends are boys.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't even think like if my friends saw my ex out that they'd be like, "Hey, I saw your ex out."
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't even be
It
anything.
doesn't matter. More, yeah.
Y'all out here sending photos back and
Well,
forth
it's
years
not
later.
not anymore. It's
Well,
been
you
a
said
long
it
time.
used to be public, so you don't even. So it makes me feel like you checked up, and now you know he's private.
He's private.
When's the last time you looked?
I don't know.
Well, then how the fuck do you know?
Because last time I looked, he was private.
Okay, I caught her now.
Yeah. Last time I looked, he was private.
We got her ass caught up today.
I just get curious. I look at all my exes.
Really?
But one only has Facebook.
Hmm.
So he fairly recently added me, but he has a whole other girlfriend too. They all have girlfriends and stuff. I just get curious to know what's up. You know? Like, how are you doing? You still a hot fucking mess? You are. Dodge that bullet. Good to know.
He'll probably look at me like I'm a hot fucking mess.
My first boyfriend was a hot fucking mess. Like,
We don't need to dog all of our exes.
no,
okay?
we don't. He was not nice either, but he was cool. He was a fun person. That's what he had going for him. He was
Yo,
just fun.
I just realized how wild your hair is for this podcast.
I know.
You didn't give a single fuck.
No, I haven't washed my hair in over a week.
She's been saying for 3 days, I'm going to wash my hair today. It really needs it.
I'm washing it when we get done with this. I don't give a fuck if you're here. You're not here for my looks. Just kidding. Some of the guys say they love when I burp.
That's not your looks then. That's just you
We
being
should
a
actually
nasty
just
pig.
sit here for like a minute one time and just put a video of us burping
Yes,
up.
just a minute-long video.
I can guarantee it'll take.
We
off.
don't both need to be on it. Just you.
Just me.
We'll put it on our channel together.
Yeah.
Get the subscribers in. We'll drop one a week. We could put like your bare ass just ripping farts in this thing. We definitely need that.
No, that's
Fucking
your
spreading
ass.
your cheeks right into the mic.
People like to hear it though. It's like ASMR.
Yep, 100%.
Fart ASMR. If you want that too, let me know. I'll go eat all the cheese.
Bro, that is an OnlyFans concept right there.
What, farts?
You bring it to YouTube. You get them all you get the subscribers up, and then you fucking make an OnlyFans where you're just like burping and farting, but like personalized ones.
No.
Like they fucking message you if they want one. You name your price. You send them a vid.
It's crazy that you can make money doing anything too.
If you're a woman.
That would work.
If you're a woman. Because I could not do that.
No, people are like, who the fuck is this perv farting in the mic? But they're like, oh, who is this hot girl farting in the mic? That's hot.
Dude,
people are like, I would love to smell that microphone or something. Some of that microphone.
I would. I could have it.
Like girls, I could sell my underwear. I've thought about doing that all the time.
If I was a woman, I would sell everything I could. My body would just be an auction.
Who wants my arms? Yeah.
Feet pics, selling my fucking underwear.
Well, you were doing more of that than me to your little cash slave.
We've never talked about him on here, have we?
I don't know.
I don't think we have.
I don't know, but Dylan got cash slave. Not anymore, but he used to.
The last
thin socks.
You know the last time he sent me money was your birthday. That's how I went to Vegas.
Are you kidding me? You didn't even pay for Vegas.
I know. Well, yeah, I had to.
And you didn't even give me a gift.
I don't remember.
So you got all. So you. Okay, now I know.
But no, I told you. I said the only way I'll go is if I can get like, if I put like a number on it.
You did, and you got it. That's how.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought I did.
Are you embarrassed?
No. So, all right, guys. So let me bring you up to speed.
This is
here.
crazy.
I don't know if we've talked about this before. We had to have, right?
No.
It's been a year since the first time. So, I guess there's this thing. It's called FinDom, is what they call it. It's financial domination. And these guys like to be cash slaves. And, well, it doesn't just have to be guys. It could be girls, too. Like, just people with money. Like, I don't really know how to explain it because I don't really know. I'm not, like, in the community. This one guy reached out to me. And it just so happened. There's this group on Twitter I'm a part of. And someone in there did it. And the guy found me through him. And so I asked the guy, I'm like, what did you do? He's like, this guy just likes, like, pictures of feet in thin dress socks. And, like, he paid me.
Thin dress socks.
He paid
I love that.
Because, like, he likes to be able to see through them. Like, I have a pair that's thin enough where you can see my feet.
It's just crazy
Super
that
weird.
is.
But yeah, so
nothing.
This guy got $250 for that, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I would definitely do that. And so this guy, like, I sent him one. He paid me first. I sent him a photo, and then like he wanted more. And he just kept going.
So I took them for him.
I got like $500 in a day from this guy for sending that and like leggings. Like, it's like my tights that I run in. So like I already had them. It's not like I had to go buy these. So I'm like, I'll just throw them on and see. And he fucking paid for them. And it's not even like he likes like the dick shot. It's literally like just legs and feet. It's super weird. Because honestly, if he asked, I'd probably send him a picture of my cock. Like, you're gonna give me $500 for a picture of my dick?
But that shit scares me though, because that shit could end up anywhere.
On my face ain't in it.
Matter,
if my face was, I don't care where my dick goes.
Right.
As a woman, I think I would care more. But like, it's my dick. Like, who cares?
But girls get more shame for that too.
Yeah, 100%. And so yeah, so I had this cash slave, we can call it that. And yeah, it was
apparently he used to go to Vegas on my birthday. I didn't get no gifts. I paid for us to go.
No, that's a lie. First of
all,
all,
he had to give me some money because it was a fucked up situation.
I had to get my second flight, and I paid for that Italian.
I've got to poop.
I took you out to that Italian place for that. That was your birthday thing.
Oh yeah, the clam meal, and I was so salty
because my food was so much better.
So good. I was feeling sick. Ugh.
But yeah, I can't believe we never talked about the cash slave before. That's crazy.
Cash slave. What was his name?
No, we're not gonna do that.
I remember it.
I know. Don't put it out.
I almost said it.
I
almost said it.
I'd have bleeped it because I don't want to put it because none of y'all motherfuckers need to be going finding my cash slave. He's mine.
It's hilarious. Yep, that's my man.
He actually hit me up like maybe a month ago.
I know you told me.
And like he asked, so I actually took pictures, but then like it's weird because like he says. Because it's financial domination, so it's like like a dominatrix type.
He wanted you to do the stock market too.
Yeah, he wanted me to put money in the stocks. Like,
yeah,
just know that like I'm.
He was like, "I'll give you more if you put it in the stocks."
Just knowing that, like I'm recklessly spending his money, and he has no control over it. He's like, "Oh, what would you do with my money?" Da da da. And it's like Lightweight have to talk dirty to this man about what I would do with his money.
He said, "Don't fucking worry about it."
And like he calls me sir. And so
I wonder
last
what
time,
he looks like.
I don't know because his picture's like just a basic
A
one,
thin
obviously.
sock.
No.
A thin dress sock.
It's like a face with like glasses. It's like a stock photo kind of.
Oh.
And so yeah, he had me take these photos, and then I asked him. I was like, "Oh, when you need some money?" He said, "I have to be weak enough," and like he wasn't weak enough to pay me for these photos yet. So he just hasn't got them still. But I know for like so. There's an entire community that do this, but most of them are like, I think most of them are like gay men. Because like, mine isn't that bad as fucking socks and legs. But like, if you like type in like Findom or like Cash Slave, it's like degrading, like calling other dudes the F word. But like, they like it. Like they like to be fucking. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Bios will say like owned by like whatever, like Cashmaster blank. Like, it's fucking weird, man. It is a weird thing I never thought I'd find myself in, but here I am.
He hasn't done it in a while, though. Since August 9th.
Almost did it in a month ago.
Yeah.
If he hit me up today, I would send him one.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it, too. I get all these DMs about having a sugar baby and stuff, but...
Those are fake. Those are scams.
And I get scared. I'm like,
too.
I do not want...
No, I get some of those, too, and that's how I know it's a scam. Because ain't nobody coming to me trying to just give me money. But I'll tell you right now. Some old-ass cougar comes to me, and she wants me to be her sugar baby. Let's go.
See, I'm not into the whole meeting action, though.
I would.
Ugh, I cannot.
I'd fuck them. Like, if they were, like, if it was, like, next level, like, buy me a car, like, house me, like, that type of shit, I'd fuck an old lady.
I don't think I could. I would be throwing up to an old, nasty guy.
What lengths would you let me go to if, like, they bought me a brand new car?
I would leave you.
Why?
Because if you were all into people like that, I would.
I'm not
I would
into
not.
them. I'm saying if
I'm
if
not
there was,
into that.
If one woman approached me, said I'll buy you a car.
Then that's your new girl.
Said I'll buy you a car.
I would step down and let her take my place.
No,
she could fucking have
Can you
it.
fucking listen to the conversation, please?
I know where you're going. She could buy you whatever she wants.
How far would you let me go for a new car?
What do you mean?
Like, could I take this lady on a date? Could I kiss her?
If you were pursuing another woman,
I'm not pursuing her
for money. I would do the same thing then.
And that's fine.
Just kidding. I would not. I would just
exactly.
Leave you.
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
I would just leave you.
I'm not trying to marry this woman.
No, but that's a form of cheating.
Run her drive, which is why I'm asking you if you just play into the hypothetical for once in the fucking world. I'm asking you if she approached me, I came to you, I said, hey,
hypothetically,
what are you comfortable with? She's gonna give me 10 grand.
I would say she ain't just giving you 10 grand for nothing.
Which is why I'm asking you, what are you comfortable with? She's propositioning me, and I have to go back and tell her what I feel okay doing.
What would you feel okay doing?
What do you... I this isn't about me, because I already said I'd fuck an old lady. This is about what would you allow me to do.
Whatever you wanted to do. I would just say, do whatever you think you need to do, and then let me know what you did, and then from there, I'll figure out what I want.
You are no fun, dude. Like, any hypothetical you had, I'll play into. I'm literally just asking you to fucking play along.
Well, I'm not, because I would not be okay with anything.
Then I'd fuck her for like $100.
Yeah, and that's fine. And then I would leave you.
Bye. I got a new woman now.
Yeah, and she about to be dead in 2 years.
And guess who's about to be on that will by then? If I got 2 years to work my way in.
Yeah, that's good for you. That's good for you. But that's a fast track to a breakup right there.
I'll hit you up in 2 years.
Even the cash slave at some point was rubbing me the wrong way at some point.
You took the photos.
I know, but I'm like, if this about to be like an every fucking week thing, like, this is weird. No, it's weird. I'm not into that.
$500 a week to take pictures of my feet?
It's weird to me. It doesn't
yesterday.
It doesn't sit right with me because I'm living with you. And now what if this man gets some weird, crazy obsession with you and you just never fucking know? And I am cool on having someone.
You don't know where I live. You don't know shit about me.
You don't know what he can find.
All he knows is here's my feet.
Because he knows your Twitter.
Okay.
So he can easily find, he could totally figure out where you live or vicinity.
I ain't worried about this man. If I had to guess, he's either like some scrawny, frail little loser, or he's like, I don't even know. But that battery's about to die, so we need to wrap this thing up.
Is it? Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's flashing red.
Well, that's been it, guys. It's been real. Follow me at DAYUM_DOMI.
Follow me at DThag03, and if you're into feet, let me know. I'm selling photos.
Yeah, and if he lets it keep going.
No, she took these photos. I'm
Just
okay
kidding.
on this
No, it's
front.
okay. But the whole fucking a woman, no.
Hey, I'll take a car. What's up?
Yeah, and you could have the car, and
All
then you
right.
could be living in the car
Next
too.
week.
Bye.
Christmas episode. It's coming the day after Christmas. So everyone have a Merry Christmas, and we will talk to you.
Yeah,
then.
Merry Christmas. Oh, I got my Christmas
Little
PJs
Cactus
on.
Santas.
But I got more for next week.
All right.
So don't
See you
worry.
then.